this space, we've used Tjhoko paint on various elements. We used it on the raw brick wall, we use it on the cupboards, we use it on the braai, just make sure that it cools down before you close it, and then we use dot art on the raw wood surfaces. I'll be showing you exactly how to create a whitewash effect on your raw brick surfaces. So our brick surface is raw, no preparation is required, and the colors that we are going to work with is vineyard stone and cloud white. Vineyard stone is a warm undertone grey color, where cloud white is a pure white. So there's contrast in my color selection. I dip a clean, dry paintbrush into my paint. Very important is that the brush needs to be dry, as the technique is a dry brush technique. I remove any excess paint on my dry mutton cloth and I'm going to brush my surface. The reason I'm not using lacquer thinners this time to clean and prepare my surface is the fact that there's no oily residue on my raw brick surface and I've dusted it before. No other preparation is needed. The moment you feel that the color intensity is good enough so that the orange color of the natural brick wall is not that visible anymore, you can stop with the dry brushing of your first color.
Make sure to change the direction of brush strokes to accentuate different elements of the brick surface.
I am now completely happy with what I've created and with the coverage on my surface. I'll now wait 20 minutes for the paint to dry and then I'll continue with my next color. So the same tips and the same process as we followed previously will apply with this application. Always start with light strokes, little paint, and then you can darken the areas as you feel free and confident to add more paint. Just remember, with this technique, there doesn't need to be an even application and even tones on your surface. The fact that there are different tones on your surface, darker areas, lighter areas, create an authentic whitewash dry brush Scandinavian look. This is huge fun and it creates something very unique in a space that needs some new life and energy. I'll be showing you how to do dot art with Tjhoko paint. The process is quite simple and easy. Just enjoy and be inspired. I'm going to work on raw timber. Next, I'll be selecting a stencil design. So I'm going to outline this stencil design onto my surface using a normal HB pencil. I don't need to prepare my surface, as there is no greasiness on the surface, no furniture polish, no oil. So I can paint straight onto my raw timber surface. So I've selected two colors to work with. Sheriff Stone, which is a dark grey, and Stefan, which is a very light, it's not white, it's not beige, it's a warm white color to complement the patterns and the look and feel I want to create both on my art but also in my room. The reason I'm using a sharp pointed artist brush is because I want to create dots on my surface. So I dip the edge of my brush in my first color. So there's a generous amount of paint on the tip of my paintbrush and I'm just dotting. What I'm also trying to do is to create dots of more or less the same size. So the moment I feel that my paintbrush is too dry, I just dip it in my paint and repeating the process.
Alternate the colors according to how you would like your design to look, and be sure to use a clean brush when working with a new color. As mentioned, the second color Nadine is using is an off-white hue called Stefan. Depending on the look of your interior, you can use as many colors as you like. Just work one color at a time and wait for the paint to dry if you want to paint dots in different colors on top of each other. You can use brushes of different sizes and even toothpicks for smaller sized dots. You are free to make your artwork as simple or as complex as you like. It's your creative process.
On this whitewashed wall, we have a beautiful combination of both different patterns on the wall and also empty blocks. So all together, this creates a beautiful finish to our room. In this dining room space, we had raw, exposed brick walls, wine crates in an orangey color and tone, a black braai cover. We had decor elements that weren't organized. We created a beautiful, elegant Scandinavian or Scandi chic look and feel. So we used darker tones and lighter tones, contrast, and then also the raw elements in the space. We have lots of exposed wood. We have our brick surfaces that we've done a whitewash technique on that also creates a softer touch and look into the space. And then we selected decor items, raw elements, everything that creates a warm look and feel, but that complements the entire look of the Scandi chic style. I hope that I have unleashed the creativity hidden somewhere inside there, and that I've been an inspiration for you to do something creative and beautiful in your own dining room space.
For stockist opportunities, email Nadine at tjhokopaint.co.za. Happy painting!